We've talked about what Cork will do in the backs, but the big one is, does Shane Kingston start? Do they try and hit them from the start, or do you want to keep a lad like that in your pocket the way they did in the semi-final, who can come on and be electric in, the last 25 minutes?
Yeah, like I suppose my take on this is, and I've talked about Jim Gavin before, that that a lot of teams now, a lot of the culture is that they don't use the word subs, like, and I'm all for it. Like, you have starters and finishers, and Jim Gavin's theory maybe a lot of the time was that maybe you should finish with your best team rather than starting with your best team. And I think that's what Cork should do. Like, I think Cork should try and finish with their best team. I mean, I agree totally with what John said. They really have to go all out for it. But I suppose the difference between, maybe Waterford not getting the victory or not being closer, in my opinion, was like Waterford gave everything they had against Limerick, and me and John were there and we were watching them, and they come that first water break, they almost looked a little bit tired, like, but they were still down a point, and it was 4 points to 3, and I think Waterford hit 5 wides or something in that period. So what I'm trying to say is that if Cork do go for it and throw everything at it, they have to go in up, or they have to go in, at least level, like, for throwing everything at it, because it's just demoralizing for a team. You throw everything at a team like Limerick and you still can't get ahead of them. So to go back to the Shane Kingston thing, I think for me, I would keep Shane Kingston, and I would try and finish with your best team. I mean, coming into, like we see it in rugby now, come maybe around the 50-minute mark, that all the front row are taken off and you're getting the new guys in and fresh, and we're starting to see it more and more in hurling. I think come minute 46, 47, we're starting to see subs, 2 or 3 subs from either side coming in. And I think that if you have a Shane Kingston, and you say to the 6 forwards, look, lads, all go out, hurl with freedom, but understand that if it's not happening for you, this guy's coming on, or, Alan Connolly's coming on, or Alan Cadogan's coming on. So I think that, right, it's a pressure you're putting on him, but like, it's I think it's a good pressure, and that lads will either accept it or they won't. If they take it on board and it's an All-Ireland final and they play well, happy days. If they don't, okay, let's get Alan Cadogan on, let's get Shane Kingston on, let's get Alan Connolly on, you know what I mean? So I would say finish with your strongest team, Mick, is what I'm trying to say, that the Limerick lads, the Sean Finns of this world might look out and say, right, who's warming up? Shane Kingston. Jeez, I'm only trying to get over, marking Jack O'Connor here, or I'm only trying to get over marking, maybe Robbie O'Flynn or someone's come into me. So I think finish with your best team, keep Shane Kingston in reserve, in my opinion.
I think if he does hold Shane Kingston, he has to start Alan Cadogan. There's no point. I would be a big advocate, hold Shane Kingston, but there's no point holding Shane Kingston, and you could be 7 or 8 points down when he's coming on, and we know how good Limerick are when they get ahead of you, and they get that gap of 6-7 points, and they keep you at arm's length. So for me, if he doesn't start Shane Kingston, he has to start Alan Cadogan, and then you can bring on the likes of Barrett, you can bring on Connolly. We've seen it the last day when Barrett came on against Limerick in the Munster semi-final. I think he got 2 or 3 points. It was probably a big ask from the last day, starting him in the All-Ireland semi-final. So I don't think he'll start Barrett, and I don't think he'll start Shane Kingston either. I think they'll hold Shane Kingston, but if Shane Kingston doesn't start, I think they then have to go and put Alan Cadogan in corner forward and go with a full forward line in of Cadogan, Horgan, and Jack O'Connor.